What's up guys, Blind Plays here, bringing you something a little bit different today. So in this video we'll go over what the most tactical hairstyle is that everyone needs to have. This is the style that is the most versatile over any other hairstyle, and just gives a lot of different perks for just having it. In this video we will go over what that hairstyle is, why it is the most tactical over other styles, and we will give male and female examples. That's right, not only is this the best hairstyle for men, but for women also. Before I go into details, please like and share this video. I will go over other things in the past that are just a better option overall. If you have any suggestions for other things I can go over that are obviously just the most tactical, feel free to drop a comment. Now let's get into the video. So let's start with the definition of tactical when it comes to hair. When it comes to the most tactical hairstyle, it has to be something that can be changed quickly and work the best in every possible situation. It is having your hair at least be a minimal hindrance and still look good before and after your activity. For example, people with long hair will put it up in a ponytail or a bun to keep hair out of their face while lifting or running, and to keep sweat from going everywhere. It also helps with keeping your neck cool, to help lower your body temperature a lot faster than having your hair down and on your neck. So when it comes to being the most tactical hairstyle when exercising, having your hair up is better than having your hair down. Now with that definition out of the way, let's go ahead and go into what is the most tactical hairstyle for everybody. The most tactical hairstyle is bald. The most tactical hairstyle for both men and women is just bald. Alright, so I know a lot of you guys are surprised at that, and I understand, but you gotta hear me out. Bald for men is the easiest thing to know why it's the most tactical. If you're lifting weights, trying to keep cool or anything along those lines, you're already there. You don't have to worry about anything getting in your face. You don't have to worry about not being able to cool off quickly enough because you're bald. And if you're sweating on your head, guess what? As soon as that wind hits you, if you're running or even in the gym and you're lifting weights and that breeze hits you from a fan from across the room, you're cooling off. You already have a step up over people with hair. Not only that, a lot of people associate bald with being bold. So when it comes to your work life, if you're bald, a lot more people find you more respectable in some way, find you a little bit more intimidating. So bald for men is a no-brainer. I think every man should just go bald. A lot of people do it for medical reasons. A lot of people do it just cause they're comfortable with themselves. I think a lot more people should just do it overall. Alright, so bald for men is an easy explanation. There's a lot of bald men already around. People already accept it. And so it's not hard for someone who has, for a man who has hair, to just cut it all off and just be who he is, right? Where it really becomes interesting is how women are able to use being bald to their advantage. Women have a lot more tools that are more acceptable for them to have than it is for men. For example, women are able to purchase wigs and it be more acceptable than, a man buying a long wig. I mean, men can do it too, but that's where the women got us on this one, guys, okay? So if you're just thinking like, man, she has fake hair, she has fake face and all this other stuff, nah, get that out of your head. Being bald for women is the smartest thing that they can do. And here's why. So imagine this. You're at a water park on a date. Your date's hot as fuck, and you spent hours getting ready, okay? And you don't want your hair to get wet or anything along those lines, but you still want to have fun, okay? This is where being bald helps you out the most. Well, guess what? If you're bald and you're on a date, just take off your hair. That's all you have to do. Take it off, put it in a little box or in your purse or whatever. Something where it doesn't get smashed, where it doesn't get wet, and you're able to come back to it right after you're doing your thing, okay? So you go have your fun in the water park, or you go have your fun on the roller coaster or anything like that, anything with high wind, high water that would mess up your hair normally, but you do that activity bald, okay? So now after the ride and after you're done having fun, you put your wig back on, and guess what? You're still looking hot as shit right after. Now imagine it's raining outside hard as hell. Well, before you get out of your car, you can place your hair in a Ziploc bag and walk that shit in. Like, it's easy. Yeah, you can mess with an umbrella or anything along those lines. But if you don't have that, which a lot of people don't carry in their cars anymore, or if you're Ubering, you're probably not going to have an umbrella when you're Ubering. Or you want to borrow your date's jacket, or your date doesn't have a jacket or anything along those lines where you can't protect your hair, okay? Well, if you're bald, guess what? You don't have to worry about that shit. You just take that shit off, put it in your little bag or whatever, walk your hair in, and after you're inside the building, put that shit back on. You don't have to carry anything extra. You don't have to carry a big ass umbrella. You don't have to carry anything else extra. It's just you, your hair, and a bag that you probably fold and put in your purse anyway. Now here's where it gets interesting, okay? Now you're at work, or even anywhere else, in a restaurant, wherever, and the room is getting hot as hell, and you can't cool down. Well, guess what? Boom! Take off your hair. That's all you gotta do. Take off your hair until you're able to cool off, and then put that shit back on your Mr. Clean head, right? And then bam, looking clean as fuck right after. Now this is where it becomes the most applicable for women. Because what if you're out on a date and some other hooch is staring at your man and you want to throw down? Well, that bitch is taking off your earrings. Guess what you're doing? You're taking off your hair and your earrings because you're about to whoop her ass by grabbing onto her nappy ass hair when she can't grab onto your hair because your hair is protected by your man. Now you're able to beat some ass, open up a can of whoop ass on this bitch, and guess what? After that fight's over, either you win or lose, you put that wig back on, and you're looking fine as hell again. Ready to finish off that date. Ready to take pictures at a wedding. Ready to do whatever it is. Bald for men is the best decision a man can make. But bald and wig for women is a pro gamer move. Every woman should try it out. And guess what? If you don't like being bald, you just wait a little bit. You get that shit back in. The best thing about being bald for any gender is it's the most versatile. You're able to take that shit off, you're able to put that shit back on, you're able to grow that out, and you're able to stay clean. Imagine if everyone's hair was just a wig. And you sent your kid to school, they come back, well, the kid with lice happens to be at the school with a nasty ass mom. Well, guess what? Your kid is bald and has a wig. You take that shit off their head, you throw that shit into whatever you want to throw that shit in, acid if anything. Clean that bitch off real nice, put that shit back on your kid's head, no more lice. Where are they gonna stay? On her bald ass, shiny ass head? No. There's no way that bald for women is not the most tactical hair. If you guys disagree, please feel free to comment down below. But try going bald. Thank you guys so much and have a great day.